It's your boy Mr. Smooth on the mic. I'm going to get right into the proceedings this evening. Welcome officials around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TaylorMade Officials Basketball Association YouTube page, where we don't referee, we officiate. This is a Mr. Smooth production. I have my man JD on the rollers. Officials around the world, what's going on? Can I teach and talk with my fellow Stripesters for a minute? I just need a few minutes of your time. I don't need much. So in this video, we will be discussing clock awareness. So in this particular play, we're starting the second half. And when we start the second half, the clock won't start properly. So for the rules of this tournament, we have 20-minute halves, running clock, then run on free throws, and the clock will only stop the last 2 minutes of a game if it's within 10 to 15 points. So we're going to see if our officials officiate and put the correct time when the timing error is noticed. So go ahead, JD, roll it. So it was at this moment that our trail official notices that the clock hasn't started yet. So she will tell our scorekeeper to start it. So it's important that before every game, we know our scorekeeper's name so we can say, hey, Bob, hey, Billy Bob, hey, John Bob, can you please start the clock for us? So it's important that we know our scorekeeper's name so when they don't start the clock, instead of saying start the clock, we could call their name and get their attention. So go ahead, JD, roll it. So the whistle came 28 seconds into the game, so that should put the time at 19:32. Let's see if our official puts the correct time on the clock. 19 minutes and 32 seconds. Now, well, I did go to Harvard and get my master's in mathematics and engineering, but somehow we lost a minute and 35 seconds when we had roughly about 30 seconds of play go off the clock. So that's why it's important to have definite knowledge. If you don't have definite knowledge of how much time to put back on the clock or to take off the clock, then by rule, you can't change what's on the clock. So I'm going to go ahead and JD roll it. We're going to watch these two young ladies officiated. They did a good job of officiating and calling fouls, so let's sit back and enjoy. But there will be another error at 14 minutes and 43 seconds with the clock. We're going to see if they correct that problem. So as you can see, our officials during that 5-minute interval, they did a great job of officiating the play. Unfortunately, our young man landing in the key, he got hurt. So after play is restarted from his injury, this is when our clock operator has another error. So let's see if our officials correct it. So again, the ball is put into play. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my clock up there, and JD, roll the video. So again, during free throws, the clock should be running, but in this situation, it is not. So we are losing valuable time that should be coming off the clock. JD, roll the video. So it took 1 minute and 8 seconds for the clock to take off 1 second. So as you can see, that's why it's important that at some point we don't just officiate the players on the floor, we also officiate the clock and the score as well. So before I close out, I just want to say another reason why it's important to stop the clock, because people have dates. Like I believe on that day I was taking a particular female out and I didn't want to be late for that date. So it's important to make sure the clock starts, because if I didn't tell Will about the clock, I truly believe that I would still be in that gym filming that game, because the clock would have never gotten started. So before I close out, again, there's about 40 people watching the video, I need y'all to like the video. Go ahead and get these likes up for me. You guys are stingy with the likes. Go ahead and get the likes up. We need the likes. The likes help grow our page, and that's what we want to do. So if you can help out by donating some likes, that will be great. So again, get the likes up. With that said, peace.